Well, they are celebrating 7 years with a big party, but more importantly, a big fundraising event. It's called Mostraland. And Mostra Coffee co-founder Jelynn Malone joining us from Mostra this morning. Jelynn, thanks so much for being here. I always appreciate you coming on the show. And wow, 7 years. I feel like we've been talking the past couple of years as your business was getting off the ground. It was running here. And now here you are 7 years into this. And I know that this year, this Halloween, you're making some fun and seasonal caffeinated creations. And we've got a couple of them here this morning. We've got Jacko Latte and Campfire Latte. Which one should I try first?
Gosh, if you're into chocolate, I would do Campfire.
Okay, I'll give that a sip.
That's a regular menu item that we have. But the Jacko Latte, I have one myself. I would probably go with that one. There's real pumpkin in it.
Okay, I just went with the Campfire. I like the little chocolatey undertones in that. That is very, very good. And while you talk about this fundraiser and what this Mostraland is all about, I'm going to dive into the Jacko Latte. So go ahead. Yeah,
well, so Mostra is celebrating our 7th anniversary. And every year we have an anniversary where we highlight all of the fun things that we do over the years, throughout the year. And actually one of the biggest things that we do is craft beer collaborations. So every year, our anniversary party, we gather all of these craft brewers from across the country to come and serve their beer that have Mostra coffee in it. So what's really fun, sorry about that. So it's really fun about this year, this is actually during Halloween, and we partnered with SDG&E to raise money for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society.
Wow.
So so all the tickets, a portion of the proceeds goes to the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. And we're just really excited. We're going to have a ton of really hot restaurants from around San Diego serving at the party. We'll have coffee, cocktails, again, craft beer, Tribal Theories performing.
Cool.
And it's going to be all outdoors. I know everyone's been worried about, COVID and celebrating and just kind of how to do all that. But we fix all of that by doing that at Liberty Station at the South Promenade.
I love that. So a fundraiser for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. I know a lot of times businesses will pick, things near and dear to their heart. Is there a backstory to why we're raising money for that this particular society?
Yeah, well, actually, SCG&E was the one that approached us. Every year, they're one of, if not like the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society's largest fundraising group in San Diego. And so one of my dear friends, Erica Giles, is a part of SCG&E, and she had approached us about partnering with them on fundraising in different ways. And I actually just kind of came up with this creative way that instead of doing one of the things that they already had presented to me, that we maybe just collaborate on our biggest event, Mostraland, and help just raise awareness.
Cool. So 7 years, challenging year for you in 2020, 2021. I know we had you on the show a couple times, how a small business can battle through these tough years. I mean, you guys were able to do it, and you opened up another store not too far from where I live, and we like to frequent that place. But what do you attribute your success to?
Honestly, I think that we care so much about the community. And I feel that the community feels that love from us, and then that gets reciprocated back to us, and we continue to get so much support. Right now, I'm in our 3rd location in Bankers Hill. This is an H.G. Fenton and Mostra Coffee collaboration and partnership. And this is our location here. And, we were a little nervous about opening up again during the pandemic and in a neighborhood that we're not a part of, because we've got a location in Carmel Mountain, one in Forest Ranch. Then we've got this one, and we were a little nervous about it, but I mean, people were so excited that they finally didn't have to go, all the way up north. And so the inside joke right now is it's the first Mostra coffee that's south of the 8. So everyone south of the 8 comes to this location.
That's great.
And we actually have another one coming up in Mira Mesa too.
Oh, cool. All right. Lots of options. We like that. We like options in this town. Speaking of options, I picked this option, the Jacko Latte. I did take a sip of this. This is so good. I have to say, at home, when we have our little house coffee, we'll put some pumpkin spice creamer in there, the fakey kind of stuff. What is it in here that is so good and fresh? There's some sort of real pumpkin in here or something. This is so good.
Yeah. So this is a Jacko Latte. We actually add real pumpkin puree. We add warming spices. And then at the very end, our baristas back there, they will torch the spices as they're getting topped.
That's what it is.
So it's like a full experience.
Yeah, it totally is an experience. You're right. I can taste the torching. Real quick, you sent us an iced coffee too. Always a good option, especially when things heat up here, in the afternoon, which we're expected to happen here today. Jelynn, thanks so much for coming on here. Mostraland, where can people learn more about what's happening? Is there a website we can send them to?
Yes, just go to mostracoffee.com. That's MOSTRA coffee.com. There's a link to tickets there. We hope to see you there. There are still tickets available, and and dress up in costumes. I know a lot of people haven't dressed up in a couple of years, so this is a great opportunity.
All right, all right, last thing, what are you going to be? What are you going to be dressed up as, or is it a big secret?
It's a big secret. Okay, to be totally honest, I'm not entirely sure what I am. I grabbed a bunch of really fun pieces and I'm putting it together. So I'm going to figure it out.
You're going to be a coffee bean. Let's just be honest. You're going to be a coffee bean. All right, Jelynn, thanks so much for your time. Thanks for keeping us caffeinated here on the morning show. You know that always helps. And I'll see you at Mostra around the corner here very soon.
Thank you.
All right, take care.